with a poor orphan boy on the frozen steppe of Central Asia who would rise from hunger, betrayal, and survival to command the largest land empire in human history, a force so powerful that it reshaped continents, destroyed civilizations, and connected the world like never before. This was the story of the Mongol Conquests. In the late 12th century, the vast grasslands of Mongolia were home to scattered nomadic tribes, constantly fighting over water, livestock, and territory, where life was harsh, loyalty was fragile, and only the strongest could survive. And among these tribes lived a young man named Genghis Khan, born as Temujin, who experienced abandonment, slavery, and near starvation before learning that unity, discipline, and strategy were more powerful than raw strength. Through alliances, marriages, and brutal warfare, Temujin gradually defeated rival clans, rewarding loyalty and punishing betrayal without mercy, until in 1206 he was proclaimed supreme ruler of all Mongols, taking the title Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. And from that moment, the scattered tribes were transformed into a single, unstoppable war machine. Genghis Khan reorganized his people into highly disciplined units, promoted leaders based on merit rather than birth, and created a strict legal code that demanded absolute obedience. While his warriors mastered horseback riding, archery, and coordinated attacks, allowing them to move faster than any army in history, striking suddenly and disappearing before enemies could respond. With his forces united, Genghis Khan turned outward, launching a series of campaigns that shocked the world, beginning with northern China, where fortified cities fell one by one, followed by the destruction of Central Asian kingdoms, Persian empires, and trade centers along the Silk Road, as Mongol armies advanced thousands of kilometers with terrifying speed and precision. One of their most devastating victories came in the Middle East, when Mongol forces captured and destroyed Baghdad in 1258, ending centuries of Islamic intellectual leadership, burning libraries, slaughtering inhabitants, and signaling that no city, no matter how powerful, was safe from Mongol wrath. After Genghis Khan's death in 1227, his empire did not collapse. Instead, it expanded even further under his sons and grandsons, who divided the territory into powerful regions called khanates, while maintaining loyalty to the central Mongol leadership, creating a vast network that stretched from Eastern Europe to the Pacific Ocean. In China, Genghis Khan's grandson, Kublai Khan, completed the conquest of the south and founded the Yuan dynasty, ruling from Beijing, where he combined Mongol traditions with Chinese administration, turning the empire into a sophisticated political system rather than just a conquering force. Under Mongol rule, trade flourished as never before because the empire protected merchants, repaired roads, and secured trade routes, allowing goods, ideas, religions, and technologies to move freely across Eurasia, creating what historians later called the Pax Mongolica, a period of relative stability that connected East and West. Travelers, diplomats, and merchants crossed continents safely, including famous explorers like Marco Polo, who described the wealth and organization of Mongol-ruled lands, while paper money, gunpowder, printing techniques, and medical knowledge spread faster than ever before, accelerating global development. Yet behind this prosperity lay unimaginable destruction, as Mongol campaigns had wiped out entire cities, reduced populations, destroyed irrigation systems, and caused long-term economic damage in many regions, especially in Central Asia and the Middle East, where some areas never fully recovered. The Mongols also ruled through psychological warfare, spreading terror ahead of their armies by offering cities a simple choice: surrender and live, or resist and be annihilated. And many chose surrender after hearing stories of total destruction, proving that fear itself had become one of their strongest weapons. By the mid-14th century, however, the empire began to weaken as internal conflicts, corruption, regional rivalries, and economic problems eroded central authority, while natural disasters, plagues, and rebellions further destabilized Mongol rule. In China, popular uprisings eventually overthrew the Yuan dynasty in 1368, marking the symbolic end of Mongol dominance, while other khanates gradually fragmented into smaller states, losing their former unity and power. Although their empire collapsed, the Mongols' impact on world history remained enormous. They reshaped political borders, transformed trade networks, encouraged cultural exchange, and proved that mobility, discipline, and strategy could overcome even the greatest civilizations. From humble tents on frozen plains to golden palaces in conquered capitals, from scattered tribes to a world-spanning empire, the Mongol conquests remain one of the most dramatic, terrifying, and influential chapters in human history. A reminder that sometimes the greatest empires are built not on stone walls, but on speed, vision, and relentless determination.